a 7-year-old me fly without any wings from my balcony to the top of the tree and then back to my living room, and then I saw myself lying on the floor. Hi, myself Diptej, and I am here to share my first out of body experience. Though it was during my childhood, I clearly remember everything. As a child, I was very shy and scared boy. I was literally scared of everything, especially at night. My parents used to tell me not to go out in the dark alone, as dark places are home to ghosts. So was my balcony also. I think every parent does that. And on the other hand, my friends added enough to scare the hell out of me by fabricating those typical ghost stories. Not to forget, I was scared of my neighbors who reside in the same building, especially one we share the same floor and the common balcony, because they literally haunted us by yelling and scolding while we play at the noon. Regardless, every other night, where the family of 10 crowded the living room with their eyes stick on the TV. This was the night I was sitting all alone with no other person in the entire room. While I was playing a certain indoor game, my mother was busy in the kitchen doing her household work. At that time, we used to live on the first floor of the building with spacious balcony. It was almost 8 when I lost myself in the game. A dead silence dropped in. It was all abrupt. I wasn't even able to call my mother. Everything stopped in that moment, even my physical activity. Then suddenly I levitated from my living room to the balcony. I couldn't believe myself what was happening. Again I levitated down to the tree where I used to play. I clearly remember it was a tree of flower named Parijat. I saw nothing but the tree and flowers. From the top of the tree, I looked up towards the balcony, and in no time, I levitated again, flew back to my house in the living room, something like Doctor Strange's. But soon my happiness got replaced by confusion, and my heart was gripped with fear. When I saw myself lying on the floor, I got scared. I shut my eyes tight. My heart was pounding. I was sweating. This was the time when I was back in my body. At that moment, I was too scared to understand what just happened. I ran to my mother and told her everything. She hugged me tight in her arms and calmed me down. Don't worry, my son. Maybe you just had a dream, she said. But she didn't believe me. I surely knew that it wasn't a dream. I ran straight to the balcony and saw the tree of Parijataka. I felt the tree was looking at me with a strong wish of warm cuddles. The breeze was playing with the leaves, and the adorable fragrance of flower was flowing in the air. I felt the tree was waving at me like my friend. I was standing in the dark, all alone in the balcony. But this time, I was not scared at all. I could sense the oneness of tree with me.